Hey guys, good evening one and all and welcome to the video. This video I want to share a beautiful insight on how we were able to obtain nearly 50% faster speed on Athena search queries, essentially by reading some articles and attending workshop. This video I want to give you some insights about that. So let me share my screen without wasting further time. I would straight go back into the results. Here is the first screenshot shows that we have data in the data lake and the file format we used is Parquet and the compression was snappy. Okay. The second screenshot shows that the same data we have JSON files, right? Multiple JSON records in the file. Third screenshot shows we ran a glue crawler, right? Nothing crazy. We ran the queries on both the table, has 7,000 records each. Here is the results that's gonna blow your mind. So I just made a very simple graph to show you the performance. So the first query took 6.9 seconds, nearly 7 seconds. The second query took 2.6 seconds. That's 50% faster, nearly 50% faster. So by just changing the file format, you can nearly get performance boost on Athena. So if you're using Athena, I recommend you using Parquet and snappy compression. Let's talk a little bit more. I also attended a very nice workshop today by it was a data modernization week. I'll go into that, but I also want to cover this article by Mert Hawkins. So it was published on 24th March 2017. Very amazing article. A lot of people have read this. The first suggestion they offer is, try to always partition your data with date-based or whatever column you use the most. So we did that. We essentially wrote a glue script to partition that. So we were able to, optimize there as well. Then the second thing that they recommend, and let me show you if I can quickly, yeah. So over here, so this one talks about various compression, right? GZIP, PZIP, LSO, Snappy. They say the Snappy is really good. So I was like, you know what, let me give it a try. Is it really faster? So, and trust me, it is. So they have some code here, right? Now, here is a very interesting part about the second part. So if you have data, right, let's say you have some JSON data, right? 10, let's say you have 5,000 JSON records. You can create 5,000 files or else you can create one file with 5,000 records. Now, this is also amazing. If you create individual files and create Athena, it took 8.4 seconds according to the author. And if you do one file, it's 2.3 seconds. That's 72 times faster searches. So as you can see, it provides a really, really nice, great insights about how you can optimize your Athena, right? Then I would also share this beautiful presentation that I have attended today. So here they essentially talk about all Athena, what they are working with. They also have federated queries, which means you can query data which is not there in essentially S3 but other data sources, right, through Lambda. So they talk about that. Then they talk about stream processing. They talk about ETLs and query. This is the federated one that I was talking about, right? So they talked about that as well. They also essentially said how they are optimizing the engine. They were using, or I guess they said first they were using engine 1, now they are I think Athena engine 2, and now soon they are going to release Athena engine 3, I guess. That's what the author said when I was hearing the workshop. Then they also talk on a high level about compression, file formats, right? So there is a lot more details here, essentially on the presentation. They also said they have a plugin for Grafana for Athena. They talked about that. So they said about CloudWatch Matrix. They also talked about that. They talked about work groups, right? They are doing some changes on. They are also bringing new features on lake formation. So there's a lot more here, right? But what I really want to show you is simply just reading a couple of articles, see how you can optimize things further. Do not hesitate to learn or to explore more, right? Because I always, love learning. I casually search always on the internet. Oh, how would I do this? How would I do that? Well, and I also want to say software is a field where nobody is an expert. If anyone says that, hey, I'm an expert, he or she is probably lying, because this field is changing so rapidly. Every day there's something new, right? So as I said, right, I hope this video will be useful, and here are some insights that I was able to provide you. So as I said, using Parquet file would help you to achieve faster performance on Athena and a compression of Snappy. Then, for my own learning purposes, I actually went to the architecture of Parquet. I was like, how does actually Parquet stores data? So I went into that, I studied a little bit. So it was really nice. So what I really also want to share is one last thing before I conclude the video. And if I find it, I'll try to put that in the description. I think it should be there in my history. Um, I was watching Kapil Sharma before, but I think, yeah. So as you can see, the Parquet format and the performance optimization. So there was a very nice video. I think this one has 1.3 thousand views. Let me close it. I don't want to start it. 1.3 thousand views by Databricks. Very nice video. I'll leave it in the description. As I said, if you want to go deep, you can go really, really deep. But I hope these insights are valuable. With that being said, thank you so much for watching. Keep smiling, keep learning, and I would see you guys in the upcoming next YouTube video tutorials. Thank you so much. And if you have enjoyed these tutorials, a simple like and share would be appreciated. With that being said, take care, stay safe. I would see you next time.